And we're back now. So, I mean, I have seen Jesus. I have met with angels in the flesh that you can look at them, turn your head, come back, and they've mysteriously gone and they're in the flesh. Um, we had something happen one time where God made people blind. I can't say what it is, but God made people blind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He made some very important people blind. Blinded them. They're looking right at these things and they're blind. So you can never tell me that God and Jesus doesn't exist. Maybe I had more experiences with them than other people, but there could be a reason for that too. It might not be that I'm so special. I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I never have. I don't look at rich people, poor people, any different depending on their class. I look at people on how they act towards me. I'm really sick and tired of Biden talking about white supremacy, hating Asians, because I love Asian people. I really like their jewelry too. Like, I'm really into Asian people. I don't care what kind of Asian they are. I just like them. I like them, always have. And I've liked Asian people long before they became popular with this. What's it called? Manga? Manga? Whatever. Crap. Because I'm not into that. But I've always liked Asian people because I look at them, and I don't want to classify a whole group of people, but I've always felt that the Asian people are good-souled people. Like, the first thing mostly people say, oh, Asians are smart. And I don't care about that stuff. I've known some pretty dumb Asians. Like, I have. So you can't, like, classify them all. But, like not Peter, but his brother. He was dumbass, and he was Asian. He was so dumb, I couldn't talk to him. He was so dumb. He was really dumb. And yet they wanted to act like Peter was dumb, and Peter wasn't dumb. Peter was Asian. He wasn't dumb.
No,
Peter wasn't dumb at all. His brother, he was a dumbass. He really was dumb. But I think I've always felt that Asians are good souled. Like, my favorite Asian person right now is Rick. I think he calls himself Rick, so maybe people can pronounce his name. I don't know. But I really have this affinity for Rick.
Who's Rick?
He's this manager guy up in town. Okay, he's this Asian guy, and he's actually Japanese.
Okay.
He's Japanese.
Wait, you like a Japanese?
Yes, I do. He's Japanese, and I like him. And I was telling him the story about my grandfather too, and the Japanese people.
Yeah.
I was like, Rick, I know you're Japanese. I'm not supposed to like you. You know, I told him. He started cracking up. No, because he knows I like him. I was like, you know, I can like all the Japanese people I want. I mean, all the people I want to, but I can't like Japanese people because my grandfather, he was in Pearl Harbor, and they blew up his friend, and you know, it was known in the family that you can't like Japanese people. I said, but I can't do that. Like, so I'm not like that. Because Rick is like the nicest person in the world. And he's so smart. And he is, and honestly, out of all the people I met in the last 5 years, he has the best soul out of any person I've met in the last 5 years.
I think he does have a good soul.
He has a wonderful soul. Like, this guy, I don't know what he believes in or not. Like, I have to get over next week. I'm going to bring him a basket of fruit because I think Japanese people like fruit. I don't know. They do like fruit, right?
Yeah, but he works in a store, so
I know, but I want to give him something that he'll use.
A box of those Japanese snacks from
No, his parents probably. He's old. I don't know, how old is Rick, Lindy? Would you say?
The pharmacist guy?
40 something. How old is Rick? How old is Rick?
Asian people age pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
He's probably mid-50s.
You think he's mid-50s? But I love this guy. Like, I want to bring him home with me. I want to feed him a dinner. I want to take him to dinner. Because I can tell you his soul is good. He has a good soul. He doesn't. He does. He doesn't care what color your skin is. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor. He is just. He's the way. If everybody was like Rick, we'd have a whole new world.
I know.
Yeah.
Seriously, and he needs to have a gift. I need to get him a gift. Like, just because he has a good soul, I want to get him a fruit basket is what I want to do.
You know what you do?
Now, I know fruit basket's not original.
Order those Harry and David pears.
Oh, yeah.
Those pears, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to be rude and ask him for his address.
Yeah, you take it up to the place. at where he works.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. So, any of my Asians, if you're listening to me, let me know if you're Japanese. What do Japanese people like as gifts?
Oh, they like seafood.
They do like seafood, don't
I
they?
think they eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
So should I get them a couple lobsters?
I don't know if he'd eat lobsters, but I know they like seafood, like fish. They're probably big into fish. Don't they eat a lot of raw
So,
fish?
no.
Crab, raw fish.
So you know what I'll do? I'll go to the lobster people and say, hey, I want to buy a couple of lobsters for Rick. Can you keep them in the refrigerator till he's done work? Can you?
You know what you do?
What?
You get a gift card at a good Japanese restaurant.
But he is Japanese. He knows how
Yeah,
to
but
make
he
his own
probably
Japanese
likes-
food.
Buy him some sushi.
That's what I'm saying. He can go have sushi at a nice Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe he likes American food.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Not if he's smart, he doesn't. That's gonna kill you. So, yeah, I like Harry and David's, though. Should I get him Harry and David's?
I mean, it's a thought. I don't know, Dee Dee. I mean,
No,
Harry and David's has nice pairs, but
I think God would like me to give him a gift. Because he probably leaves his store afraid that these white supremacists are going to beat him up. Although I don't think that because he's smart. He probably knows the deal.
no.
Plus, he's a Republican. He's a Republican.
Yeah, but you never know. One of these off nut jobs could be out there waiting. Or
Yeah, I'd be pissed
whatever.
off if somebody did something to him. I really like him. Anyway, so, either way, I really like the Japanese people. Now, why were we talking about, not the Japanese people, the Asian people.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about the Asian people again?
Because you were talking about your dad in Pearl Harbor.
No, that's not my dad. It was my grandfather. My
I mean,
God.
your grandfather, sorry.
No.
And you were talking about, I don't know,
Yeah, why did we get on the Asians?
It had something to do with the Antichrist.
because you rambled on.
I do ramble on. I do. Well, I could have brought them up because I had somebody say something really nasty about Asians to me last week. They were like,
Who's that?
one of the customers, they were like, how come you have a lot of Asian stuff on here? I don't like Asians. I don't like their crap.
Doesn't matter.
I don't
We
like
get
this
what we
shit
get.
made in
Well-
China. And I told him, I said, you know what? I love Asian jewelry. I think it's beautiful, in art. Like, I love it.
Can I say something totally change the subject here and talk?
Well, they just pissed me off. This customer
Can I say
pissed me
something
off.
though?
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody out there on your radio show, listening, any of our customers, does anybody think that what's that guy's name?
No, stop.
George.
No, we're out. We're going to stop
Wait.
now.